Could you tell me about a time where maybe you missed an obvious solution to a problem?
Okay. So last summer, I had the opportunity to work with the Chicago Cubs as their human resource intern. My primary responsibilities was to work under the vice president on any special project that he had been working on, but I also assisted with a lot of the day-to-day tasks and other responsibilities of the department. One of those responsibilities was to respond to fan emails for Theo Epstein, who had recently been hired as the president of baseball operations. He had become very popular from his time with the Boston Red Sox, so he received hundreds of emails every week. So the first time I worked on this, the employment manager told me that it should only take about an hour or so. So from there, I looked at all the emails that had not been responded to yet, and I began compiling a list and copying and pasting onto Microsoft Excel so that I could use that to send out a mass email. I created my response thanking all the fans for their support and letting them know that I appreciate them as fans, and I was ready to send out that email. But from there I realized that I probably shouldn't share everyone's contact information with everyone else. So the only solution that I could come up with at the time was to respond to each fan individually. And as I said, there were hundreds of emails, so it started to take me a very long time. After about an hour and a half or so, I approached the employment manager asking her, do you have any advice for me to do this maybe a little quicker or more efficient? And she was very surprised because I did good work up until that point, and it shouldn't have taken me any more than an hour, maybe even half an hour. And she came up to my desk to see what I was doing, and I let her know what I had been doing. She kind of laughed at me and explained in a very polite way that it would be very simple for me to just use the BCC field as opposed to the to field, and I could send it out to each fan in one email as opposed to the process that I had been using. So from there, with that breakthrough, it took about 5 minutes for me to finish that task, and from that point on, it was very simple for me to do each time I had to. And so for me, that experience just emphasized for me the importance of never being afraid to ask questions. Because no matter how smart you are or how hard you may work, it's always possible to overlook a simple solution that can save you time.
That's great, Brandon. Thank you.